Alright, so we're picking right back up where we left off, and we're going to the musician. So, Sam hasn't had much of a rest, I'll be honest. I'm being a very poor porter to him. But there is a purpose to it. The musician is one I only went to yesterday. Honestly, I was just goofing around a little bit. I was like, oh, I haven't done much on this end of the map. So I just found him. I found a Ludens fan. And especially the musician, I'm looking and thinking, oh god, this guy was easy to work with. So I thought, let's just get him out the way nice and early. The downside is there's a load of water at this part of the map, so I don't know if I can or not. I'm assuming I can, but it could be quite tiresome for Sam. Ooh, that was a bit of a drop. Bit annoying that I've just read this out loud in that previous video.
Made jobs no one really needed and gave them to folks who couldn't live without them. And from there it snowballed. Now we got cults of cargo chasing crazies who get off on hijacking shipments. Jackal's always on the lookout for the next porter. Make sure you're not him.
I mean, don't get me wrong, I think it's good that they explain the lore of the mules, but yeah, I really wish they didn't put that in an interview, because it's kind of like, okay, not Deadman, Die Hardman's already told us this now. So yeah, the musician isn't far away, he's just over here. The only difficulty in getting to him is water, and there is a way of getting around it, it's just not quick. In fact, I'm going to have a sip of my canteen. I think I'll have a sip of my own canteen. So yeah, musician's right up here. Not the easiest one to get to. As far as I'm probably going to have to build... I haven't got a ladder on me, have I? Damn. Alright, can we cross here? Just checking there's no red. Yeah, we're all blue here. So we should be able to cross here okay. The red on the Odra deck for the climbing does concern me, but I think we might be fine. Just let my stamina replenish. Alright, there we go. Red on the red marks from the Odra deck on the terrain, it essentially means you can't just walk on it. It doesn't necessarily mean you can climb it either, but walking is not an option. So, yeah, you don't want to take chances. And now I haven't got a ladder, so I'm going to have to go all the way around here. It's not the worst thing, but it kind of makes me think, damn, I should have brought my ladder with me. Or that ladder from the mule camp. Yeah, we're having a bit of a hike. So, we've gone pretty far east of the the western zone already. I'm actually quite impressed. I don't want to do this, but can I do a running jump? Nope. Nope. Right, I don't know if I can climb up here at any point. Maybe here? There we go. Good on you, Sam. Good on you. Whew. That was close. Alright, so the musician, we haven't actually got an order for him, but he's got an order for us. If I remember right, he asks us to collect some sheet music. Ooh. Am I not allowed in? I mustn't be allowed in yet. I didn't know that. I thought I could just walk in. Alright, well, this has been a complete waste of my of the opening however many minutes of this video. Alright, I feel a bit insulted there. Not sure I won't come deliver to you again. Alright, well, we will be back here. I'm going to say, the whole idea is you want to get each of the... you want to get each of the stations or the preppers up to 5 stars. Once they're at 5 stars, you've got affinity with them, they give you stuff. It really is beneficial to you. So, with the musician, there is a cool little unlock straight away just to get him once you've got him unlocked. So, we're going to do that. Okay, so at this point, I'm kind of wishing that the water had just washed me away a little bit because it's going to take me a while to get back to the distro center at this speed. Alright, so we are actually in the open area now, so that isn't too bad. I'm actually going to take it a little bit easy just for the fact I have just wrecked Sam's stamina a bit, just pushing him through that water. But it's not the worst thing. He'll get to rest soon. So I'm just collecting Chiral Crystals as well. Like I said, they are so important. Once you've got that Chiral Crystal collector, start collecting them. I mean, I've got 157 Chiral Grams right now. You can easily get 10,000 by the end of the game. You have to spend them, but you can get stockpiles. I mean, I'm saying easily, because I've only been playing a little bit of this and I've got that much. So someone who actually puts time in. Whew. You know what? That post box is up there. I completely forgot to get everything out of it. I'll have to go back up that way and collect. Maybe not now, but yeah, at some point. Just as a little addition, there will be things I probably won't do on video, just for the fact that it'll be building structures, just doing things that you've already seen. So when I was talking in the last video about raiding mule camps, if I do that, I will probably do it off video, just for the fact no one really needs to see that every time. But the main focus of these videos will be doing orders for Sam or specific types of standard orders. We haven't got standard orders unlocked yet, but they are essentially the side quests of the game. But by doing them, you work on trophy progress, which is important to some people. I know I'm trying to do that myself. But also just the idea of it helps build up the affinity with the structures, so with the people. So you can get 5-star preppers, distros, etc. Oh, ooh, I was close there. I honestly thought I'd fallen off that.
Thanks for the help.
Yeah, thank you for that. That was a well-placed ladder. Let's see here. All blue, we're fine. Okay. So, let's get back and we can build this Chiral printer if we collected. I think we have. Okay. So, I haven't actually said it, but the title of this episode was meant to be The Musician, because we were going there. But it will be something else, most likely, depending whatever we're doing in this part. I've been recording again for 1 hour and 10 minutes now, so whatever this is, I may do this and then finish, just for the fact that I've been at my desk bar a couple of minutes break for a couple of hours now, so I could do with just making sure I don't get cramped up or, you know, hunched up. All to do with body posture.
Sam, hierarchical deliveries are a little different from the usual. The process is pretty simple, though. Access the delivery terminal to drop off any chiral crystals you're carrying.
Okay, so we'll do that first. We have got a delivery, but we'll do the chiral crystals first, so we do that via recycle. Got the chiral crystals. Now, to my knowledge, they don't want me to do 1 gram. Or 1 chiral gram, so that's all I'm going to recycle. And that's a bit over dramatic in animation for what I've just donated.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated beryllium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it. Oh, just 1. Well, that's all right. 1 is more than we had before. Next time, though, try and bring us a few more, huh?
If I just... I didn't realise that would happen. Oh, I only got C. Okay, hang on. Alright, let's try that again. Like I say, I do try not to do this, but things like that irritate me. I didn't realise it was such a... It was one way of saying, right, deliver as much as you can. So, I got more. So, I will do more. I didn't know what the win-loss rate there was, if you like. We'll do 100 CG. There we go. I didn't realise they got annoyed, though, if you only did 1 Carol gram. I want my S rank.
Got some chiral crystals for us? These crystals only form in places with elevated chiralium levels, which makes me wonder if expanding the network had something to do with it.
Okay, we've heard this.
Damn, son. That is a lot of...
That's better.
Maintenance and R&D will both get their fill, looks like.
Like I say, that first one, it sounded so disappointed. I didn't want that. There we go. So this is what we got, and you probably saw it. Container repair spray. This is brilliant. Yeah, we've got chiral crystals available at all facilities. We can also now claim materials. So we've got chiral crystals, resins, and metals.
Can be deposited at any facility. They'll be added to the stores held on site. These local stores include materials that you can draw upon to fabricate equipment as needed. Good work, Sam. It seems your connection level is increasing. As your connection level increases, larger quantities of resources will be made available to you at our facilities.
Yeah, so essentially, the more stars we have, the more materials, metals, resins, all that kind of stuff we can store at the facility or we'll have available at it. And because of that, you can build more structures. So you really want as many at 5 stars as possible, but also there's a trophy for it, so it's worth chasing. Okay, so we got all that. We're about 3.5 stars. That's not bad. We're at 36 now. Skilled Handler. You've been awarded the title of Skilled Handler. Continue to strive for greater recognition. You have now achieved delivery volume grade 10. You can now carry more cargo. Now that I'm glad about.
Oh, before I forget, this is for you.
I'm guessing this is container repair spray. If there's one thing I was going to say about this game in general that I really wish they'd improve, it's just don't keep repeating scenes. Or repeating information.
For patching up cargo containers. Good for dealing with timefall degradation and all that. Useful stuff if you and your cargo have been through the ringer. We've added it to your supplies list, so it's readily available if and when you need it.
Yeah, this stuff is great. It's all on the cargo shelf. I'm going to carry it because it's always useful. We haven't even done the main delivery yet either.
There is a correlation between elevated chiralium levels and increased crystal formation. This may well be the result of the network's expansion. You needn't worry though. Local chiral density is still within an acceptable range. If you find any more, be sure to collect it. You'll be well rewarded.
If you come into more chiral crystals, you can submit them at one of our facilities. And you can deposit other resources too, along with any items you don't need. Everything has its value. What we don't use as is can be broken down into components for R&D and other applications.
Okay. So, now that we've done that, let's deliver the requested cargo. So we've got the chiral printer interface, we've got materials for large-scale construction, a special device, and performing enhancing beverages. The latter 3 are all picked up cargo, but it's a nice amount off our back.
Time to get that chiral printer in working order. Sorry to put you through so much trouble, but trust me, it'll be worth it. Excellent. The unit doesn't have a scratch on it. Never doubted you'd come through for us.
Okay, so I'm just going to skip through all this again. S rank, we get bridge boots level 1.
Sam, how are your shoes holding up? Not too well, I imagine. Conditions being what they are out there.
I've got a spare pair.
Ruins your day like shoes falling apart while you're on the job. Carry on like that, and it's only a matter of time before you injure yourself. I've arranged for boots to be added to your supplies. Bridge is standard issue, so they ought to fit you fine. You should always carry an extra pair. But if you forget or run into trouble, you can fabricate another via a terminal at one of our mini facilities.
Yeah, so essentially we can now make our own, because as you saw, mine are already going. So we've got more interview data. I don't think I'm going to do that right now. We've got a bridge we can do with the PCC, so we've probably got a mission for that in a moment. And let's just skim through all that because that's just lost cargo. We're now level 40, expert handler. More successful deliveries will earn you greater trust and respect. And we're also miscellaneous grade 10. You will now receive more likes. Okay.
See you around.
Congratulations, Sam. I understand you now have access to a chiral printer. An extraordinarily useful device that can only function because of the manner in which our network utilizes the beach, enabling us to transfer massive volumes of data instantaneously. Since under normal circumstances, such transfers would take hours, if not days, some have speculated that the chiral network might, in essence, be a time machine. That it is transmitting data into the past. Suffice it to say, we have yet to fully grasp the fundamental nature of the network and the beach which we have come to rely upon. One might liken our relationship with it to that of primitive mans with fire. Is it useful? Quite. Is it dangerous? Undeniably so. Nevertheless, we have decided that the reward outweighs the risk. Furthermore, as the BTs are linked to the beach, it stands to reason that further study and experimentation could be of considerable benefit. The same can be said regarding you, of course. Rest assured, I will keep you apprised of what I learn. You have my word.
Alright, I'm going to be honest, I was distracted during that because I didn't realise that the women's Euros final was on while I was recording. And apparently we've won it. So I feel a bit embarrassed that I didn't realise. I thought it was an evening kickoff, so I thought like it was going to be on in like 10-15 minutes time. But yeah, I've missed the final and we've won. So well done, England women. But yeah, sorry about that for anyone that interested in football/soccer. Alright, we've got orders for Sam, we've got the power supply unit for the wind farm, we've got a constructor bridge, and we've got that, which I'm going to leave for now. That is part of the director's cut, so we don't need to do that right this minute. So let's take them two, and let's go accept this order.
We've added a bridge schematic to your PCC. The first step is laying the foundation, after which you'll have to supply additional materials to finish the job. Plenty of rivers and canyons could do with a good bridge, you know. Take a stroll across one you built yourself, and I guarantee you'll be glad you made the effort. Give it a try.
Yeah, so bridges are different to other PCC materials. Well, bridges are one anyway, that's different in that you do need to have actual materials as well as the PCC. So like the watchtower, the post box, you can just build them like that. Bridges are one of a few that do require materials to set up, so metals, 800. So I believe we've got one in our inventory already, so we don't need to actually construct one. We've got bridge boots already, so we're okay there. So we're just going to ignore fabrication. Put this on our back. Put that on our back. And we've got the PCCs and the climbing anchor. May as well put them on our back as well. We've spread it out, so that should be good. Let's do that. Okay, so just before we go anywhere else, because I've got a lot on my back right now, I'm going to actually send this in as lost cargo. I don't particularly want to do that, but it's like, let's just get rid of it. It's weight on our back we don't need. Okay, and is there anything I can recycle? I don't think there is. Oh, hang on, let's recycle these bridge boots. We don't, well, put it like this, they're a bit of a waste right now. We've got 1% left on them, so let's recycle them. Gets us a bit more resins, so not the worst thing.
Thank you for your continued support.
Right, so with that in mind, we are going to fabricate some boots just to have an extra set on us. So, one, thank you. and we're going to attach that to our boot clip. Alright. We've still got a fair bit on us, though. Thankfully, the weight will lessen. We just need to build this bridge. Oh, hang on, I haven't got boots on. No wonder I'm a bit upset. There we go, that's better. I thought it was the weight. I forgot the boots don't auto-equip.
Okay, Sam. Make your way to the designated construction area for the bridge. The foundation should already be in place. With your help, we'll have the thing finished in no time.
Now remember, bridges aren't normally pre-constructed like this. You normally have to build a foundation like this. You only have to put the PCC in place, but it's never normally this easy.
Sam, looks like you found the site. There should be a terminal nearby. Access it to submit additional materials.
I haven't actually specified this, but it does say it on the screen. If there's like a little circle around it, you want to hold the button down. You don't want to just press it. So, complete structure, we need to just deposit the metals. Bridges are very good, especially in the early game. They allow you to walk with just a little bit more speed, or it feels that way anyway. And they're handy to just get over obstacles like rivers.
Bravo, Sam. That bridge should make life easier for a lot of people. You can be sure that every traveler and porter who passes that way will put it to good use. Keep an eye out for other spots that could do with another well-placed bridge.
One of my only issues with this game is that there are structures like this that are built, and they feel a little bit out of place. As far as I'm one player who's been told to build a bridge here, but it feels like other players have been told to build bridges in similar locations, so you suddenly get a load of bridges popping up. It's like, I feel like at the end of the tutorial they should be dismantled, just so that they aren't spamming them everywhere. Anyway, the order we've got is for the wind farm, which is up here. Not my favourite place to go in the game, I'll be honest. It's a bit of a pain in the backside, but it's only early game, it's not the worst. It's just, if you said to me, do you fancy going to the wind farm? Not particularly. So yeah, we're going to take our time a little bit. I'm not sprinting or anything, we're just going to jog. I know I said that I want to make this video a bit short, or at least I want to try and get the video short. Hopefully I'm achieving that. But if this just does happen to be long because we had that little accidental segue where the musician didn't offer us anything, open his door to us, I apologise for a lengthy runtime. I might try and cut some stuff out there. But yeah, I hope you're enjoying the series. The game starts a little slow. Even this entire... Alright, Sam. The entire western section of the map, sorry, eastern section of the map, it can be a little slow. It's just down to the fact that it's largely tutorial. You know, they're getting used to mechanics. Even at the end of the game, there's still a few mechanics it's trying to teach you. So, yeah, it can be a little slow. But if you're sticking with me, thank you very much, because I appreciate it. This is a game I've been playing on my own for a while. And when I've been playing this, I've been thinking to myself, why don't you do videos for it? Because like I say, I've seen a few Let's Plays. And, you know, I'm still watching one right now, I'll be honest. And I don't watch the Let's Plays for what to do, or the story, because I know the story. But it's more I like seeing how people react to things. And I know there might be a contradiction in thought there, as far as, well, you aren't showing us how you react. For me, I don't feel like that's what I'm aiming to do with this series. I mean, if you did want to see me react, I apologise. But I'm looking to create a series that's more about how to be efficient with the game, how to beat levels the best way, or at least what I think is the best way. But yeah, if it turns out that you're like, oh yeah, but I would love to see how you reacted to this, then yeah, I'm sorry, because it's something I could have done. I could still do potentially at this point. But yeah, my mindset was more about I wanted to do more of a walkthrough series rather than a Let's Play series, especially having already played the series. With other games, I'll probably go back to a Let's Play format where I actually do keep my webcam on for cutscenes, etc. But it didn't seem as important at this point. Just for the record, I'm picking up sandalweed. If ever your boots wear down to the point you can't wear them, and you've got no boots spare, sandalweed is good. It's got like maybe 10% of the normal bar you got down there, but it's still pretty nice. Alright, I'm picking that up and I'm going to put that in here because I'm not carrying it, but I will make sure someone else can claim it. Actually, both of them can go in there. Yeah. Hang on, have I claimed? Doi. I've just made that hard for myself, haven't I? Or have I? I've done something because there's stuff on the floor. Yeah, it's both of them. Let's just deliver them. Essentially, they're both heavy. I don't want to carry them up here, so let's get rid. It might be that I can pick them up on the way down. I don't know. But yeah, we've got a lighter load now, and we're going to need it. I mean, as you may have seen on screen, there's strong winds up here. It doesn't make it impossible to do anything. I mean, I'm pushing a bit against the wind. As you can see, the stamina gauge is up, but it's not the worst. You just don't want to get stuck in it. Alright, so pick some more sandalweed up. And as you can see, there's a sign up ahead. BT warning. Yeah, we're going to face some BTs in a minute. I say face. Same as last time. You can just sneak through the area. But if you get caught, I haven't really got a lot that I can stop them with, except for my pee. And I don't particularly fancy trying to pee on them. So, yeah. Sorry, his actual shifting weight was interesting me there. I know the wind is affecting him, but I was just surprised how much. Alright, so for those of you wondering, because I haven't actually put it on the compass at all, our destination is through these trees. If I could actually... can I bring the scanner up? There we go. 437 meters. So it's not far away at all. It's just not in a great place as far as what are with the BTs. Oh, it's a shame I had to drop them. Any materials like that you can carry, it's always worth trying to find a way to hold on to them. Still, someone else will pick them up. Am I in the Carol network? I don't think I am I? No Carol network, no. Damn. Alright, let's just try and get down here. BB was good then, didn't cry. Don't get me wrong, there's a bit of me that appreciates this animation as far as, okay, there are BTs around, don't run. But I do wish they could have sped it up a little bit, just to make it a little less obnoxious every time you face BTs. Alright, so I'm trying to get through here at a reasonably quick pace, but I also recognise BTs are an absolute pain. I'm not that close to these ones, so I'm just going to try and walk around them. Let me just stop again. Yeah, there's a few there. Yeah, my destination's up there, so I'm just going to hold my breath a little bit. Oh, hang on, one here. Ooh, damn. Where is it? That's there, that's there. The sneaky git. Alright, it's gone white again, so we should be okay to let our breath go. Another one up ahead. Okay, we're back in the white, we can go. We've got some Carol crystals, grab them. Oh, something up ahead. Let's just pause a second. Alright, so there was one there that we snuck past. There's one there, one there. Let's try going this way. I missed some courier crystals then. Oh, damn. Okay, I'm running. This is not good. Oh, shit, okay. Okay, pick that up if I can. Oh, it's lost cargo, it doesn't matter. Oh, damn, okay. Alright, this is what I didn't want to happen. Alright, so when a BT catches you, you face a catcher. A catcher is like an animal BT. And really you don't want to be facing them because at this level especially, they are hard to kill. When this happens, they turn the entire environment into an arena essentially. So structures that are pasteurized from the ground usually, buildings and stuff like that. So you really don't want it to happen. So my aim here is to try and get as much of my cargo as I can, which I believe is just this really. Can I just have a look? Yeah, I've got the power supply unit still, so I'm just going to make my way forward because I think that will be the end of the BT's territory. Here we go, have I made it? I think I'm there. Ooh, courier crystals, grab them, why not? Yeah, I'd say we're there. So once you get out of that little radius that was on the map,
Breathe easy, Sam.
the BT catcher disappears.
Territory. The Death Stranding's to blame for all of this. The gazers, the fall of America, everything. It warped the world beyond recognition. Humanity had to scramble like rats fleeing a sinking ship. But there's nowhere else to go. There's no future living like this. If we're to survive, we need to find another way. A way to overcome the BTs, the Death Stranding, the whole damn mess.
Yeah, he looks alright, beef beef. I mean, we're right at the destination, so... Okay. This wasn't the worst time for it to happen, but I honestly thought I was through that area. That's more pride that hurts. I don't know if it was scripted as well. I don't think it is, but both times I've done that, I have got caught, so it could be scripted. But yeah, it's not the worst thing. It basically introduces you to the catchers, and once you've got further into the game, you can beat the catchers. Maybe not easily, but you can beat them. But at this point, it's like, yeah, just run. Running is safer. Okay, so here we go. Here's the wind farm. Ooh, don't fall, Sam.
Starting to cramp up.
Come on, Sam. We're at the destination. Come on. just hold on a minute. This happened to me before, where I'm right at the destination. He's like, I need to rest, and I'm like, come on, Sam, just suck it up for a minute. Yeah, have some energy drink. Alright, deliver the... Oh, hang on, saying that, we have got the container repair spray, so... Use the right direction button, equip it, aim it, and then square to point backwards. That way you don't have to put it on the ground or anything. And it should tie on the left when it's done. There we go. And this is just a personal thing, but I tend to recycle once I've used it. Just so that I don't end up using a half-empty one.
Delivering cargo.
Thank you. With this unit, we should be able to power the distro center via the chiral network. Other places too, if it works. Here's hoping the UCA can put our electricity to good use. Mind if I have a look? Great. Everything's in order. I appreciate it.
Just a quick glance. Yeah, it's all in order. Yeah, so not the best delivery, 39% damage, but we were under the 50. So, Not the worst. A ranker. Alright. 2 star for that. 1 star means that they join bridges, which is separate to the UCA. Bridges means that you can take on orders with them, you can fabricate equipment with them, but UCA means that then there's extra Carol network stuff, which you get with the 5 stars anyway. But I think as well it also means you can... Oh, I can't remember what it is exactly. It might be the idea that you can recycle equipment, I think. I don't know. There is a difference between just bridges and UCA. We'll see it in a bit.
All we need now is a connection to the chiral network. Go for it.
Essentially, just be glad when they've got the 1st star, because it means that you can do stuff with them. Getting that 1st star on some of the more annoying people you meet is awkward. These first ones, they go straight to 2. I think some even go straight to 3. Alright, so Jake Wind of the Wind Farm is now a part of the UCA.
Network bandwidth is a limited resource, and every structure you build consumes it. However, as you increase your connection level, the bandwidth available to you will increase as well.
So, like that bridge earlier, that will take up my Carol bandwidth. The more structures, the more Carol bandwidth is used. So, it's why you don't just put structures down for no reason. Which is why those tutorial ones kind of irritate me. Okay. I've got quite a few interview pieces there, so I might end up doing a video on that sometime soon. They've told us how to build a generator. Now, that's a big one. We've also got supply request, bridge links. We can take on standard orders, deliver requested supplies, entrust cargo to other porters or players, and we've now got access to a garage at Knot Cities and Distro Centres.
About time we did our part. Thanks again. You know, I heard the rest of your team was wiped out. Makes what you're doing all the more incredible. You're a one-man expedition. I hope Amelie's doing as well as you. Wonder if she made it to Edge Knot City yet. It was her that put us in charge of the wind farm. I was with the group bringing up the rear while Amelie led the way. I've never met her in person, but it was an honor to travel with her all the same. When you see her, feel free to tell her I said so, huh?
Sam, got a moment? I ran an experiment with your blood. It seems you were onto something. After dispersing an aerosolized sample of your blood in BT territory, we observed reduced activity. While this is hardly definitive, as we have no other repatriates to whom we can turn for additional testing, it does suggest that the bodily fluids of repatriates are repellent to BTs. Mama had the idea of developing a weapon to test this theory. The prototype should be ready soon, and when it is, we'd like you to test it.
Sam, this is the perfect opportunity. We've almost got the whole region on the chiral network. All that's left is Port Knot City. Return to Capital Knot City so you can pick up relief supplies for Port Knot. By the time you arrive, we can give you the completed prototype in person. One other thing. It's not very often porters get out to that wind farm. While you're there, you should pick up any outstanding orders. No sense coming all the way back here empty-handed if there's work to be done. Have a look at that delivery terminal.
Okay, so essentially this is where side quests come in. So now we've got standard orders.
Congrats, Sam. You're cleared to take on open orders. While they're not as high priority as the ones specifically assigned to you, if you're already heading a certain way and you have room to spare, it couldn't hurt to do a little more, right? Just because they're not mission critical doesn't mean they're not important to someone. So why not do a good deed or two?
So essentially, we're going all the way back to Capital Knot City, which I think they're going to say here.
For material transport. By helping a facility replenish its stores, you'll gain access to a greater share of the materials on site. Give, and you shall receive.
So yeah, when it's anything like this, it's worth doing anyway. What I would say, this is a lot to carry. So even if I was going to do the order now, I wouldn't particularly want to do all 3. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to sit down and take a rest here, and that way Sam can have a rest. So there we go. You look a bit battered there, Sam. You really do. Can I save? Yeah, we can save. There we go. So that is going to be it for this part, I'll be honest. I've been recording this second block for an hour and 40, and I need to go and get something to eat. So I will be back sometime later for myself to record, and I'll see you in the next part. Bye for now, everyone.